HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Gets a chance with that jump in. Solid combo. Neither of them willing to back off here. Taking stock. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts for Shadow Wrist. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Looking to impress with this super big anime vibe with the Imperial Bend. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Zonk's going in with Devil's Reverse. Player 2, ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand of that territory, but they're about to get crushed. Player 1 hits them with a stop and pop. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. A quick breather. Zanku Hado. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Demon Rain breaks it! Flatline zone! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Gets a chance with that jump in. Player 1 has the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Stops him with a target. Takes a trip. Does a good job of pushing back. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. The jump in is denied. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Was looking for that jump attack. Akuma's going in. Jumps in. Blows them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 has the life advantage. Barely hits them with a stop and pop. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Zanku Hadouken! This is a turning point. Oh, burnout triggered! Jumps up. And they create an opportunity for themselves to steal. Yo! Critical art now! What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Give me your best shot.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Decides to go in with the target combo. Alright, what's coming up next? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Closes out the round with a fire gun. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Risky up-close scrap still going. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Beautiful fight.
Fight round! Fight!
Immediate jump in. Hits them with a stopping blow. Nailed it! Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go! Super Arc to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you! Uh-oh, this could really tip the scales! What now? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Turning it right up with the super! Spends it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it!
Now you know history.
And the super! Time for Dumsum! Player 2 really had to fight for that one! No shortage of drama! It's not over yet! Let's believe it's time for that run back! Zanku Hadouken! Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also empty. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Alright, what's coming up next? Starting something with the super. Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. Knockdown and the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Hits them with a stop and bop. Doesn't miss a beat. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. A quick breather. Both fighters are low on drive. We're experiencing burnout. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Hits them with bends the meter. Hoping for a good return. No cookout complete without a serious end. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Are they trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? Lots of aggression from both sides. There's a corner switch. Stays cool and counter. Knockdown. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Who's gonna make a move? Big counter. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Good parry there, and the attack is parried. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. lets off a projectile to waste time. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Knockdown. Snipes him out the air. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 can build off this lead. There's a change of sides. Looking for a chance. Sakuhado. Barry hits him with a stopping bomb. Good instincts to spend resources while they have in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. Fires off a nice big pulse. Jumps up. Side switch in the court. Uses their drive gauge. Hadouken. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Reach out and blast somebody. Looking for a hold. Denied. Keeps cool and locks him out. Drive parry. Smart play, triggering Toxic Blossom. Next, the counter. Turning it right up with a super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
My magnum opus!
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
The top player is here.
This sucks. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Good parry there, and the throw hits. Now the fun begins. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? The impact gets blocked. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Sticks the jump in. Throws them. What's next? Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Takes a trip. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Decides to meet them in the air. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Player 2, burnout activates. This is a critical point of the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Demon Raid jumps up, gets the jump in. Sakuhado. This fight is just underway. What kind of game prepares the jump in to shut it down? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. A quick breather. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Drink level 4 and now a full house to flick. Burnout activates. Looking for a chance. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're hits the drive. Sakuhado jumps in. Big throw. Ooh, what a smart throw. Fires off a Hadouken. Player 2 needs all the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Player 2 with the Rick-Rosum. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Both avoiding knew the throw was coming. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Good decision with that throw. Amazing. A jump. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. A jump in? Are they going to be able to come flatline zone? Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Versus Online. Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Goes for the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Strings it all together. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Both players decide to jump in first. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Adamant flame! Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Hits them with fire! Player 1 can build off this lead. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and player KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in? Jumps in. Clean parry. Crunchy tiger. Looking to break the ankle. Jump. Ooh, you never know what can happen. There's the burnout. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. They were waiting for it. Anti-air in the clutch. Both sides getting ready. Oh man, this is a scary range. Hitting them with the X. Whoa, critical art now. A real tough hit is over. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. We gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What's the play here? Difficult situation for a throw. Solid combo. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Strings it all together. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. Shadow Rise inbound. Both fighters KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Demon Raid? This round is so important. Oh, burnout triggered. Octopus Cap going in with double reverse. Player Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Shadow Rise. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last one.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this cup is enough to ether you.
This might be a pit. This is perfectly executed.
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Sees them coming and grabs them in the air. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read.
Stay down.
Player 1 has the life lead. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Oh, burnout on both sides? Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player 1 is almost dead, but some plus drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead over burnout! Expect the tempo of the they couldn't shake the projectile. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1, yo, put that away. Combo with the target combo. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
Big anime vibes with Empyrean's Edge.
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? This may be it.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Getting that extra juice with Kagero no Mai.
This is gonna hurt KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Zanku Hadouken! Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 has the life lead. Gets the jump in. Still slugging it out here. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Will we see a drive impact? Goes bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh god, this is tense. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. KO! Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Zanku Hadouken! Shoots off a fireball up close. Ryu lights him up! Took him to the corner in a flash. There's a change of side. Going in, experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive, ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They return to center stage. Knockdown and player 1 is working with burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Punish counter sets the table. Player 1 needs to hold out until the flatline zone.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger. Great match.
comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
The top player is here.
This sucks. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Decides to buff up while they can. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The jump-in is denied. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow. Oh, command grab! KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big counter. Swagger step. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. You've got to be mindful of reach and springs forward with the drive rush. Uses the target combo as a flip, uses the gauge for a super arm.
Big anime vibe with Empyrean's End.
Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive arms. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Oh, burnout triggered. A quick breather. Play throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Knocks them out of the air. Player 2 needs to hold out until they're drunk.
Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. It's time to trade.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Whiffs the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. Knockdown. The attack is parried. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Drive rush. Gets in their face. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Takes a trip. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets scooped from down low. Demon guillotine crushes. Grabs him. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 has the life advantage. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Jumps in. Jumps up, smart play to stop the opponent there. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
No cookout complete without Empyrean's End. A drive impact could end it all here. Willing to risk it for the overdrive.
This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Like with burnout, but they may have a plan here. Low heavy. Quick breather. In there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Demon Rain
Connects with the throw. Excellent block. Bakuhado tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Looking for a chance. The low. What's next? Oh, a burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout forward rush. Okay, here we go. A jump in sets up with the jump in. Amazing. Overdrive arrow kick. Oh man, this is a scary range. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Gotta do better than that. It uses the drive game. Oh, it's enough. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting
the win out of that absolute carnage!
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? He stays cool and counters. No good up high. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Jumped in, finds the mark. Still slugging it out here. Gets a good read on their opponent. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Taking stock. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Does a good job of pushing back. Nails the anti-air.
Knockdown and... gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Throws a fireball.
Gets tagged by the fireball.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Akuma going in.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs.
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
Player 2 has the life advantage. Checks him with the projectile.
Their spacing is so on point right now.
But who's gonna blink first?
Looking to plant him with a pile driver. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Goes for the fireball,
which is very strong at this range. Max drops him hard.
Are they going?
This is gonna hurt.
Target locked and scoop.
Oh, here we come one step ahead of that. There's a burnout. Nice fireball.
Pumps the brakes on the impact.
Player 2, can't you reach out and hug him? That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Uses the target combo as a flip.
It's a good spot to use the super big anime body at the period's end. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Finds the target. Do we see a drive impact here?
Here comes the corner pressure. Looking for a hole and whiffs. They're wide open.
Reach out and hug them. Impact counter. Ooh, that's so sick. Defends the leader. What a statement with that fireball. Do they have what it takes? They're just gonna go for it with the super. Damn! Just look at the damage. This is a critical moment. And it all planned out. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Denies the attack, and Player 1 is just about out of drive action. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. They break things off to take a quick breather. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Bends the gauge on the drive rush. Jumps up, apparently experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Still scrapping for control of the space. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Zones with the fireball. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. They're going for the super art. That's the counter. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Demon Raid now? Who's going to steal this win? Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. A quick breather. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Looking for a hold. Nothing stops this train. Get ready. Clutch parry. Here's the ring cage from TLC. Turns out. That goes with super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Good work. Goes all out with the super art. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. This is a critical moment. What a statement with that fireball. I can't believe it. They are taking this to the absolute limit. Where are you going? You can't escape. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Fires off Hadouken. Ooh, what a smart throw. This is the time to use fireball to chip away at an opponent. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Blocks the jump in. No good up high. Goes for the throw. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the combo. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Taking stock. Hitting his KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Hits him with spot. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Big anime vibe with a period's end. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Will we see a drive impact? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Hanging on for dear life.
Good job escaping that dangerous, untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect!
Akuma.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Time for
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Who's going to break the silence first? Sticks the combo. Starts with a jumper. Knockdown. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Alright, what's coming up next? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. That drive impact is blocked. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Sankuhado!
Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs and throws them away. KO! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Let's off a projectile to waste time. That last round could have gone either way. They can't get sloppy. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Adamant heats it up with a combo into super.
Big anime vibe with Imperium Dead.
Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Goes for the throw. Both fighters planning something? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
Just going for it at this range.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
This might be a pivotal super art.
This is the ideal range to use. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Like flatlines them. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jump? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Counter hit throw there. Player one is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both players with no drive in the tank. Alright, what's coming up next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Takes a trip. The super armor does its job. Takes him all the way to the corner with that.
A drive impact today.
KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jumps up. That's some big juicy damage on that count. Hits him with a stopping block. Ups the damage on that by opting.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Knockdown and player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Will we see a drive impact? Breaks the block. Oh, the throw connects. Excellent block. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Throws them. Big throw. Brushes that off and keeps going. Who's gonna take it? Yes, sir. More damage, please. Burn out, but they made what a finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Ready yourself.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Time's the only thing moving here. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Shoots off a fireball up close. Does a good job of pushing back. Brushes off the impact. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Burnout is triggered. Brings out the super arm. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Parries to cancel the fire. Great work finding the opening. Player 1 has depleted their in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Demon Raid? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Holds out with the block. Adamant Flame brings out the super arm. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Doc Puddle experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, burnout triggered. Quick breather. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. They decide to take a breather to regroup. This is gonna hurt. Doing some quick planning? Throws a fireball. Solid anti-air. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Gotta do better than that. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Their drive is limited. What's the call? An excellent block. Fires. All the throws connect. Okay, draw super hard incoming. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Oh, they switch sides. Both sides. This is gonna hurt. Oh man, this is a scary range. Bring in the heat! Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Opts for the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Gets a good read on their opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Grabs them. Player 2 can't let their drive gear. They need to find a way to reset the situation. In a dire situation, KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a charges forward. Brushes that off and keeps going. Scrapping it out up close. Ooh, good job as there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gear. This is a very precarious, drops them. Zones with the solid anti-air. Risky up-close scrap still going. They were waiting for it. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Hadouken! Oh, super! How did they anticipate that jump in?
M.
Ooh,
Bison.
I dare you to find me a better match than that.